don't take my picture. I don't know what you're going to do with that picture. Look, I did not ask my picture posted, so please don't take my picture. Sometimes I'm a private person, and sometimes I'm a public person. The government needs to stay out of my bedroom, but I sure as hell do my patriotic duty by paying my taxes. Oh, I appreciate the roads and the bridges, and I believe in the rehabilitation of my bad consumer habits. I like to take a walk in the city park, drop by the public library, mail off a few letters at the United States Post Office, and check in on my benefits at the bank. I like to hop on the bus with my neighbor, spend the day downtown, taking in a show and enjoying a baba ganoush and a shawarma. I prefer to do my laundry at the laundromat because I can read a book, take a walk, drop by the corner store, and have a conversation with a complete stranger. I get a notice in the mail that they're closing my local post office. They're closing the post office. They're closing the libraries. They're not teaching cursive no more in the schools. You don't need it anymore. There's no need. It's the final days of pen and paper, the loss of another tactile experience. I go into my bank and they're wanting to transition me to online banking. I like to sign my checks. Sir, that will no longer be necessary. I find paying my bills to be a somewhat meditative experience. Once a month, takes about an hour, addressing the envelopes, licking the stamps, balancing the budget. I like to take my time and think about what I'm doing, reflect on the services that I'm getting as I write out the check by hand. Thank you, gas and electricity. Thank you, water. Cell phone, apartment. Thank you, internet. Thank you, cable. Thank you, car and car insurance. Yoga membership, still no health insurance. Then I sign my name, I seal the envelope, and walk to the corner to put all of my bills into the mailbox. And now they want me to pay my bills online because it will save time and money? Am I supposed to compete with China? I don't want to compete with China. I'm afraid that I'm losing touch with tactile experiences. Didn't Alexander Graham Bell give us the telephone? That was all about reach out and touch someone. Now, when I want to be with someone, I touch a screen or a keypad. The absence of the human form, oh, it's getting too safe here. Online, I'll invent myself anew while escaping my call to a more primal existence, a longing for my ancestral self. I'll tweet. I'm just glad the first time I went to Amsterdam, I didn't Google it first. The paint was dripping right off the canvas, right in front of my eyes, transfixed on Van Gogh in front of me, just off the Lides line, a few bike rides away from Nirvana. I wanted to touch it, but there were security guards. You can't go to a place without ever actually being there. Advertising lies. The picture of the thing is not the thing itself. Tactile experiences, getting lost without a map, trying to figure your way back home, or else following the road toward another strange encounter. What's really going on? It used to be that if you wanted to meet someone, you actually had to go up and talk to them, face to face. You got something to say to me? You better say it to my face. You didn't want to say anything that might get you slapped. Our parents' generation called it civility, and civility was highly valued in the pre-information age. Now, I like to eat, but soon we won't actually eat food. We'll just select meal on we, and then select chew and digest. I do love the maps. I mean, that shit is incredible. But I'm in D.C., and we're going to the White House, and my brother-in-law, he's checking it out. And I see it, and I'm like, it's right over there. And he's all checking it out, and it's right over there. And he's all, I think we have to go right. And I'm like, dude, it's right there. here. Let's just go there, toward it. It's right there. We got to get back to tactile experiences. War should be fought with knives, not weapons of mass destruction. Let them go back to hand-to-hand combat. You got to look at who you're killing. Right in the eye, the window of the soul, and then decide whether to engage in the bloodletting. Is it possible that Andrea Mitchell is married to Alan Greenspan? Is NASCAR funded by the Pentagon? Is Elliot Spitzer now a Fox News color commentator? Is Oprah sending everybody to Australia? Well then, give me 120 Tomahawk strikes and 3 B-2 bombers. That'll be $200 million. And don't forget the 15 aircraft in Benghazi. Right, $300 million. God bless America. How many choices of cheese do we need? We need to give $1 million to the families of innocent civilians who gets killed. That's what they did in 9/11. They gave $1 million to each of the families of the innocent civilians killed in 9/11. They should do the same now. You kill an innocent civilian over there, you gotta pay their family $1 million. That'll give them some incentive. Well, I suppose when the anchor for the evening news is married to the chairman of the Fed, well, let's put it this way. The media and the banks are in bed together, and it's getting pretty hard to get a straight answer around here. You were innocent, and we killed you. Now we're giving your family $1 million. It's the American way. That's what they did at the Super Bowl. Guys didn't get their seats or tickets or whatever. They gave them each $1 million. The coffee at the food stand, at the fast food restaurant scalded his legs. We gave him $1 million. We took your innocent wife. We give you $1 million. It's the American way. I'm looking for something I can sink my teeth into. I'm searching for something that's difficult to hold on to, something slippery, some elusive mud. I want to go faster. I want to go slower. I'm fed up. I'm overfed. In search of tactile experiences.
John Polak. All right, everybody, we're going to take a real quick 10-minute break. Get a beer.